how do you define and think about what blockchain is and what cryptocurrencies are? And let's just level set there, and we'll go from there.
So that'll take the next half hour.
Right.
So cryptocurrencies are this very complicated thing, and I think everyone tries to describe them a slightly different way depending on how they approach them. Really, at the fundamental core of it is the blockchain. The blockchain is an invention dating back to around 2009, which combines a few things like public key cryptography, peer-to-peer networks, and most importantly, the solution to an old computer science problem called the Byzantine generals problem. Mm-hmm. And what that solution allows you to do is it allows groups of humans who are anonymous and don't know each other to establish trust with each other. And that is a fundamentally very, very important thing, because in human history, we've only had a few ways to regulate large groups of humans. We've done that either through having a democracy where it's one person, one vote, or an aristocracy where an elite's in charge, or a monarchy where a king or a dictator is in charge, or a corporation's in charge. And now to that we've added sort of a fifth way, which is groups of people can achieve consensus with each other on the internet, even though they don't know each other. And unlike a democracy, it's merit-based. It's based on what you provide into the networks. The closest analogy would be like a market. Anyone can participate in a market within reason, like a stock market or the credit markets, but they're limited by the amount of capital they have. They have skin in the game. So blockchains allow you to bring that skin in the game style voting, consensus, and aggregation of resources into all kinds of places where markets would normally not exist. And so that's really fundamental, and it's allowing us to remake things that normally required a centralized authority in a decentralized way. And what we've done now is, because blockchains can allow people to gather together and contribute resources and create something new, you have to keep track of who contributed what resources and is owed something by the network. So there needs to be a ledger that keeps track of these things, and that basically ends up creating a currency by default. So blockchains end up being inseparable from the currencies that run within them. The currencies are how you do the accounting. So it's a really fascinating and deep field.